Morena, which is hello and good morning in Māori, which is New Zealand's second national language next to English. My name is Samantha Kirby, although you can call me Sam. Although if you were to go to my old high school in New Zealand and you asked if they knew Samantha Kirby, they wouldn't know who you were talking about, because in New Zealand I was under my mum's remarried last name, which is Piper. One of my friends even told me when he found out my last name that I didn't suit being a Kirby. I was better as Samantha Piper, which I thought was pretty weird. Today I'm going to share with you a little about my personal, education, and professional life. I believe that this is important because we can benefit from listening to each other's information about what we like, what we dislike, because we're all interesting and unique, and we all have something to offer each other. I grew up in New Zealand, which is hence the accent. I lived in 5 places: Auckland, Hastings, Dannevirke, Waipakarau, and Christchurch. I was living in Christchurch before I moved here to Arizona, which was in November 2008, 2 days before Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving in New Zealand, so it was kind of a big thing and a lot of family that I had to meet on Thanksgiving. This is a picture of the Sky Tower in Auckland. It's the highest building in the Southern Hemisphere at 328 metres. And that's a picture of one of the towns I lived in, Dannevirke. It's a Viking. It was known as the Viking town, which I still don't know why. In New Zealand, I had my grandparents on my mum's side with my uncle, which is the top left. I took that picture when it first snowed in Dannevirke, which was like a once in 20 years experience. That's me and Mum on the right at a beach, and then me and my stepdad below that in the bottom right. And this is my new family, the Kirbys. It's myself, my cousin Jason, my uncle Gary, my cousin Jen, my dad, my stepmom, my grandparents, and my 2 brothers, Nick and Jake. In New Zealand, I have 2 pets, my dog Jason and my cat Murphy. Jason's a purebred hunting Labrador, and Murphy, we don't know what he is. Growing up, I had 2 other cats, White Cat and Whiskey. White Cat, he's the white one. We called him that because white cats are generally deaf, and he was a fat, deaf cat with skin cancer because of pink ears. And Whiskey, we named him because we rescued him from a pub, which is a bar. Just throw that out there. My passion is photography. The main picture I took a few days ago, actually, on a hike. The sunset was from a few weeks ago here in Arizona. And the top picture is going through the Marlborough Sounds, which is at the top of the South Island in New Zealand. It was early one morning, and I was on the ferry, and I thought it looked pretty good. I also love to play golf. I really love golf. For every week for 2 years, me and my stepdad would go out and play at various courses in Hawke's Bay, which is in the middle of the North Island. This shot is from Cape Kidnappers, which is a really expensive golf course to play at. It cost probably $2 million to build it. And I also love to hike. This is from Saturday, looking over Phoenix. I used to go out quite often with my mum and go hiking. And also I love to go to the beach. So I'm kind of at a loss without the ocean near me. I was only ever an hour away from it, so I don't know what to do. One personal issue I have is that I am against animal cruelty. My cat Murphy we don't know what breed he is, because he was abandoned when he was 6 weeks old next to a riverbank left to die. We found him, and now he's 2. He is the most talkative cat you will ever meet. He will talk back to you. Guaranteed. Like moving over here to America, I'm going to take every opportunity that I get. I want to be happy and travel around America and experience all those things that I can get. I don't want to regret anything, which is, I don't so far. I went to Dannyburg High School. It was student 500. I'm at PV right now, and I don't know what I'm going to major in. I have no work experience. Just throw that out there. I was an illegal alien in New Zealand. I'm not going to fill you in on that. You've heard my personal life in New Zealand, my educational life in New Zealand, and my lack of professional life. I have family in 2 parts of the world. I love photography. I completed my education in New Zealand. And this quote, I think, sums up my life so far. It's true that we don't know what we've got until we lose it, but it's also true that we don't know what we've been missing until it arrives. I don't know what I had until I left New Zealand, and I miss it, and I didn't know what I was missing until I arrived here. I've enjoyed sharing my life with you. I'm looking forward to hearing everybody else's. And kia ora and ka kite anō, which is thank you and see you again.